Hi Varsas, a puppeteer here. Just running through another micro tutorial. One of the subscribers on the Mastering Vars forum has asked the question about using multiple envelope pages. Why they're 3 pages that look like they do the same thing? What's different about them all? I'm going to take you through this very quickly. I've done a tutorial on envelopes in the past, but I'm going to run through it very quickly here. We're going to go in and have a look at the factory preset data shape saw. So if we go into here, if we have a quick look at the algorithm first, we'll see we've got shape saw and none. I'm going to put a filter on here so that I can demonstrate what we're going to do. So we'll just go to the 2-pole low pass, nice easy one. And yep, that sounds pretty good. Okay, so we're going to look at the envelope pages first of all. So I've got a range of envelopes. There's AMP envelope, envelope 2, envelope 3, and envelope control. Okay, so the first one, AMP envelope, that controls the amplitude. So let me just turn up this frequency a bit so you can hear it. Okay, so what the amp envelope does is this controls the amplitude. So as we push the attack out, the sound comes in slowly. If we put it down, sound comes in immediately. Decay, the decay works in conjunction with essentially this figure here, which is actually the sustain level on most of them. Okay, so that decays slowly. That decays quickly. You can decay it down to 0. And then we've got the release, and what the release is what happens after the key strike. So let's extend this out. And you can hear it keep sounding. Okay, so the amp envelope only controls the, it is hardwired to the amplitude. One of the features of this one is that it's got you can have a very short attack time of 2 milliseconds. Okay, and the other thing is an impact parameter which you can get to on the envelope control page. This just it raises the volume of the first few samples. So I'm not sure if you can hear it there. It's like a little click at the start. So the impact parameter can be used for that. The amplitude envelope can be assigned to other things. So if we have a quick look at how we would do that, we'll go into DSP mod. Let's look at the low pass frequency. And we'll just go up to the envelopes. So amp envelope, and we can control this low pass filter with it. So that's controlling both the envelope and the amplitude at the same time. Okay, the reason that there's 3 envelopes per layer is because sometimes you want to control the amplitude and say a filter separately, and that's what we're going to do now. So let's set this to envelope 2. Okay. Okay, that doesn't, at the moment, the envelope isn't doing anything because it's a really simple one. So let's set this up. Let's just do some weird stuff with it, and then we'll have a decay back to 0. So now you can hear the now the envelope 2 is controlling the filter cutoff. And you can do the same with envelope 3. So envelope 3 is essentially the same, but it becomes another source. So you've got envelope 3 here. So if we go back to the DSP mod page, you could say that the resonance, for example, you could assign to envelope 3. Where are we going? Where have I got lost here? There we go. So you could assign resonance, for example, to envelope 3. So now you've got 3 control sources all separate. The envelope control page is a little bit of a confusing one to understand. What this does is essentially it modifies, on the PC3 it modifies just the AMP envelope, but on the K2 series it modifies all 3 envelopes at the same time. And what it does is you can adjust, this actually changes the rate. So increasing this number makes the envelope do its thing faster. And what you can do is you can assign these, so let's assign this to MIDI 13. And we can speed it up. So this is with the controller down, with it up. Okay, so it can change these different parts of the segments here. So in this case, we're controlling this segment, but you can control the decay and the release as well. Okay, so that's essentially what this page does, and hopefully that has given you a really quick run through of the envelopes, the different pages, and what you use the different ones for. All right, talk to you soon.